Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates baseball starts right now. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, Tyler Glasnow, good young-looking pitcher. 94 to 95 miles an hour with a fastball, hard-breaking ball slider, and a straight changeup. If he's on early, you'll know he'll be getting a lot of swings and misses on that hard slider. If he brings his A game, he could be really tough to beat.
Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from the Steel City as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. So 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 6.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, David Peralta, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. So 1-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball, but let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Dan, Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He comes in leading the NL in stolen bases, so for him, it's all about getting on base and letting things happen with his wheels. Everyone knows when he gets on, he's going.
Frazier, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out. Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Adam Frazier becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Josh Bell the next to hit. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 17 home runs and 58 runs batted in. Behind 0-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Line drive base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning, 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bell is off at first with 2 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams is under it. And the inning is over. Nothing in the Pirate first. We're on to the second now in Pittsburgh. No score on the show. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Glasnow is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty V. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. The 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First offering on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Gets on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams waits on it. 1 down.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Curtis Granderson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Now fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Count of 1-1 to the Pirates first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Sean Rodriguez.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Will move to the 3rd with no score. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in Western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you back on the show. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Maikel Franco gets set to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Maikel Franco. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here now is the pitcher, Zach Eflin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Soft liner to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it's a foul ball. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
2-2.
Trying to count 2-2.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that. Time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Tyler Glasnow. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Starling Marte. As he rips it on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
For Philadelphia, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Ball 1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hard hit to first. Bell scoops it up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. This is pulled into right. Tomas is right there as he takes it for the second out.
First baseman number 17.
Striding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Adam Frazier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Adam Frazier.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Changeup in for a strike. The 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez is there, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Bell. He reached on a single in his first try. And he gets ahead 0-1. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bell, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting. Right fielder.
So striding forward now is Manny Tomas. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded by Galvis. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4 full. It's the Phillies 1 and the Pirates nothing. Up next will be Nick Williams.
Leading off for the Phillies, the left fielder number 5, Nick Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marte going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. There now is Granderson as he makes the catch to retire the side. Up next for the Buccos, Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Granderson around first on his way to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak.
His approach at the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, Hero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Curveball that time, not even close. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the tying run is in to score from third. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Glasnow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a bunt attempt here. Galvis on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Center fielder, number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. From the belt, the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Glasnow, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. One run, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the two-out base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player. Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, David Peralta. Granderson is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having two strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Josh Bell the next to hit. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Darno has it, but no chance to recover. Bell is on at first after the strikeout. Ready once again, Ryan Healy will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Bell stands at first with 1 out. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball. Back here in Pittsburgh, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Marte. He's there and records the first out. Striding in once again, Nick Williams. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
we're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
The 0-1 pitch. Nope. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. Granderson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. The 1-0. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Digging in once again, Freddie Galvis. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0 delivery. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Daniel Hudson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Daniel Hudson.
J.P. Crawford will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. High fly ball out to deep right field. Tomas ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no error. Adam Warren gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Yasmani Tomas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Yasmani Tomas is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
In is Curtis Granderson,
as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Curtis Granderson becomes out number 2 this inning.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
A ball and a strike. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Dan Runsler is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Peter Borges is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Odubel Herrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
The right fielder, number 6. David Peralta.
Digging in now for Philadelphia. David Peralta, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Herrera, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. He's set. Here comes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Healy scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit on the ground to third. Franco has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Peter Borges standing in, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that one just missed outside. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 to count. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Full count now, 3-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's Starling Marte, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Williams has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They still trail it here 3-1. A.J. Schugel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now batting, Nick Williams. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
The 2-2. Line drive to center field. Marte patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Another 0-2 coming. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Maikel Franco will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman. Here's the 2-1 home. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Freddie Galvis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Josh Bell the next to hit. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Joaquin Soria comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Slider, more of a slurve right there, but it's 1-2. Bell on at first, nobody out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pereira comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to left field. And that's in there. Base hit. David Freese will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Jonas Pena will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Hit to first. Galvis on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Zach Eflin hangs win number 11 on his line. Joaquin Soria wraps it up for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.